Okay, so Vadodara is just 30 kilometers from here, and somewhere in Vadodara I need to take a right. I don't know. Let's follow what Google says. Anyways, I just had to top up my bike, and this was second time I have fueled it today. Morning, I think, yeah, morning it was 1200, and now it came 1070 bucks. Fuel is little cheap here, 96, exactly like the way we have back in Goa. So I think this should give me a breathing space till I reach Udaipur, at least. Via Modasa, I think we'll be going here. I think, yeah, this is the route. Here I need to take a right. I think not this one, not this one. ये रास्ता बंद है. Okay, यहाँ से fine. I'll just follow these locals. Yeah, so this route I think will go and connect that main highway, state highway probably. That is a Y interjunction, and I need to connect to this route. Yeah. Yes, right. I hope there is way to get over this side. Damn, man, there's no way. I missed that turn. Okay. Chalo, I'll just follow this route for some time from this side, and देखेंगे बाद में. I need to go to the other side, and I missed the turn. I came from that side. There is no connection point. कुछ ना कुछ जुगाड़ करेंगे. There is one crossing. Took a wrong turn thinking that road is closed, and had to travel this side in the wrong direction for some time. After this truck, this vehicle, yeah, good. Look at your left. It's not clear, not clear. Okay, yeah, now good to go. This is the ring road of Vododara city. So Vododara city is in the left hand side, and if you take the straight road, then it will take you to Ahmedabad. And what I need to do is I need to slide down to the left hand side, and then I need to take turn somewhere in the right side. So the straight flyover highway will take you to Ahmedabad. I have to take a road for Halol, Halol, Halol. Now this route will take you to Jaipur now. Although Jaipur is very far, 13 hours from here. Which is 697 kilometers. Yes, so I think now I am on National Highway 148, and I think I should have some Faluda, seriously, and then let's start. भैया फालूदा है? फालूदा एक कर दो. It's really hot out here. I'm riding along this canal. I don't know what is the name of this canal, and it looks beautiful, seriously. So I have to ride next 8 kilometers along this canal. I think I should take one shot. This is the canal, beautiful. And this is my bike. Chalo, let's rock and roll. Okay, so that was total 16 kilometers of ride all along the canal, and canal is still there ahead more, but Google is suggesting me to take this route. And now from here I need to exit on the right side. Now I have just crossed Vododara and I am heading towards Modasa. So this is probably the state highway, and I got to be on this highway for next 55 kilometers. And it's already 4 o'clock. Temperature have increased to 41 degree. I was just talking to a local fruit vendor. He was saying that at least today is okay, 41. 2 days back it was, it seems, 50, 55. That's what he was saying. So I said, you know, good for me that temperature has decreased a little bit, but still 41 is too much for us. And since morning I've been drinking a lot of water. Just now I had coconut water and it was really refreshing. I'm not tired as such, but already made 500 kilometers since I left in the morning from Mumbai. Roughly I have 4 hours in my hand, because I have decided that I'm going to ride till 8 o'clock like I did yesterday, so that I can cover up much distance. Today's objective was actually Jaipur, but according to Google it will take me 11 hours, and it is not possible. So anything close to Jaipur would be good, because then tomorrow I can stretch that 100-200 kilometer in a quick time. So even if I cross Udaipur, which I am definitely going to cross in next 2 to 3 hours, as yesterday I was talking about that I will talk about this ride, how the planning and execution has happened so far. So well, to begin with, this is not my first time ride to Ladakh. In fact, this is my second ride. First, I've already been in the year 2015, and in 2015 we were 5 of us who have traveled all the way from Goa, and that time it was not bike ride from Goa, but rather what we did was that we shipped our bike from Indian Railways from Goa to Amritsar, and from Amritsar we began actually, and we took the same route which I am taking now, all the way from Srinagar, then Sonmarg, Zojila, Lamayuru, crossing those 2 passes on the way, and then to Leh. Now what happened in the last ride is that I was very new in sense it was just an initial days of my riding. Before going to Leh, I just had one experience of riding in Maharashtra, major portion of Maharashtra, almost for a 20-25 days I was traveling in and around Maharashtra. So that was a little experience which I had. So when the idea was fetched way back in 2015 that let's go to Leh, so we 5 of us, we just worked out and decided to make it to Leh, and it went on smooth. Now what happened was that when we reached in Leh, suddenly weather changed, and as you all know, in Leh every 10 minutes 15 minutes the condition changes. As a result, there was a heavy snowing which happened. And I still remember that day we were supposed to ride from Leh to Nubra, crossing Khardungla Pass, and at that point of time, you know, Khardungla was the world's highest motorable road, and being there, riding over it was always a dream for every rider. Even today, although Khardungla is no more the highest motorable pass in the world, it is Umlingla, yet still Khardungla has become a very commercial, you know, a lot of people want to go there, take selfies, pictures. Yeah, and why one should not? It's the beautiful and the best point where everybody wants to be. Anyways, the point is this, that we started our ride in the morning and we were at the first check post. I think it was South Pullo, where we were supposed to register our names, and before we could do anything, suddenly we saw a lot of riders have parked their bikes, and as usual we thought, okay, they are actually waiting for people to come and check their papers and everything. Got to see that we got a shocking news there, that there was an avalanche which has happened at the Khardungla, and as a result the roads have been closed. So we tried our best to inquire like how many hours will it take to open the pass all over again. And then the security forces who were posted there, ups, okay, so they told us so it won't open today and it might take 1 or 2 days to clear. And we were like looking each other faces like what to do now next. But mind you, when I was there at the South Pulu, the entire mountain was covered with a fresh snowfall, white, crystal white. It was really beautiful, no doubt about it. So then we had to come down. We came down to Leh, and that evening one of our friend fell ill, so he had to be hospitalized, and I still remember he was put on oxygen support for a day and a half, almost like that. Then we decided not to travel anywhere without him, because we were a part of a team and it doesn't look good that you leave your member behind and explore other places. After 2 days when he got discharged, we thought of riding to now Pangong. Nubra is not for us, chalo, let's explore Pangong. On that day again, as we were preparing for it, we got another breaking news that there's a heavy snowfall has been recorded at Changla. That is a pass which one has to cross if you want to go to Pangong Lake from Leh. We were like trapped because we couldn't travel also now to Pangong. So what to do? So we thought, okay, fine, so Leh is done for us. Now there are no more places to travel. Anyways, in those days, Somuris and many other places which is now been accessible, they were not. I'm talking about 2015. In fact, recently when I watched so many videos of other YouTubers, we have now fantastic roads almost reaching to every point in Ladakh. But in 2015 it was not like this. Well, so we thought what to do now. So we were like in catch-22, what to do, because while coming all the way from Zozila, again it was very tough terrain because it was raining when we came crossing over Zozila, and now we are trapped in Leh. We can't go to Nubra, we can't go to Pangong Lake. So only one option is that now let's start heading south, that is Manali. So as next day, and it's been almost like 4 days now in Leh, we are sitting. We have already explored local sites at Leh, and then we thought now chalo, let's go home. So then in the evening that day we got the update that Manali highway is not been opened. So only one option which was left to us now, that we need to ship our bike. And everybody was tired, to be very frank, because tired not because of road condition as such. I would say 75% we were tired because we couldn't explore anything. All the way we came from Goa to Leh, we took flights and landed initially at Amritsar, got our bikes, and then we rode all the way from Amritsar, Srinagar to via crossing Zozila to Leh, and then we are like doing nothing. So we thought that we need to take a decision, and the decision was taken that we will ship our bike from Leh and we'll hire a taxi, and the taxi guy will take us to to Chandigarh. Nobody was in condition to even to think of riding now, that to back from Zozila, because as I said, while coming from Zozila there was a heavy rain, a lot of water crossing, mud, slash, you just think about it, you just name about it, and it was there on the way. So that evening we took a decision that we're going to ship the bike. And as we went to inquire that how can we ship our bike, we got another breaking news that the shipping companies who initially used to ship bikes from Leh in 2015 have stopped their operations. So that means we can't even ship our bikes now. So what to do? In between, by the way, we also figure out that we can take a direct flight from Leh to Chandigarh, and from Chandigarh anyways we had a flight booked already. So just piece of information, when we went to check the flight tickets, it was a bomb. 50,000 per ticket if you want to fly from Leh to Chandigarh. And we were like, oh my god, 50,000. I didn't had so much of cash, and I was still struggling in those days. To cut the story short, that evening we partied because we said to each other, we are done with Leh, we are going home, and we are going to ride now from Leh to Srinagar via Zozila. And there you have Gau Mata, Pranam. So, but there was this question in our mind, what would it be to ride back again from Zozila, because while coming it was a hell of experience. but we had to, because we can't keep our bike, you know, behind us, and we just walk out away from the bike. I would have never done it, but anyway, so we had to take a call. And that evening, as I said, we partied and we took a decision that we are going to ride back. Yes, you heard it right, we are going to ride back to Srinagar from the same highway, from the same challenges, and began our journey from Leh to Srinagar. And to our surprise, and to our shocking, and to our good luck, I would say, that day it didn't rain and Zojila Pass was dry, total dry, and we were the most happiest people on the planet Earth on that day, because we didn't have to cross any water crossing, we don't have to, you know, go through any slush or a mud. And this is how we made it back to Srinagar. We almost were there for 4 days in Srinagar, exploring Dal Lake, Pari Mahal, you know, trying some local cuisines. And this is how eventually our ride to Leh got over. It was incomplete. The point is this: the Leh ride of 2015 was incomplete, and from Srinagar we again started our journey back to Chandigarh with our bike, and from Chandigarh we shipped our bike to home and we took our flight from Chandigarh. And this is how the Leh ride of 2015 got over. And therefore I said it was an incomplete ride. And at that point of time I thought that somewhere in the future I will come again, I will ride from Goa just to experience, you know, what it means to ride these 1,000 kilometers, and to obviously to have some sort of a learning. And here I am in 2023 living my much awaited ride and living my dream, in fact. So a lot of things changed, you know, right from 2019, or I would say 2015 to 2023. And it took me how many years? With all the ups and downs, 7 years. Whoa, it took me 7 years to, okay, Udaipur is 215 kilometers from here. All right, fine. So it took me 7 years actually to put my idea, thought, everything in action, plan of making to Leh. And today I am riding to Leh. So this is how the story is. Don't tell me this is the road which I have to take. Seriously, what's wrong with you, Google? For a moment actually I was scared, thinking that bloody hell, I have to ride through this road. But then Udaipur is 167 from here.